I'm Pallavi here. I'm basically a math teacher having experience of more than 25 years. I'll try to give you some of the concept regarding maths. I'll start from lower section to the higher section, but it will be given time to time. Hello students, today I'm here to give you some of the concept of graph. It's basically start from class 9 and I'm doing the syllabus of SEBA, as well as you can take it as a CBSE course also. Some of the students have a very confusing knowledge about how to plot the points on a graph paper, how to find the points in a table and so on. So I'm giving you the basic concept of graph, how to plot the points and how to solve an equation using a table. For example, suppose x plus y is equal to 4. First of all, we will solve this equation for y. Why basically it is solved for y? Because x is considered as a independent variable and y is considered as a dependent variable. So by using the value of x, we can find y. So we will make a table for finding 2 points minimum. Like if first of all you place here 0 for x, then it would be like 4 minus 0, so the answer is 4. So when x is 0, y comes 4. Say you have placed 4 in place of x, then 4 minus 4 will give you 0. So we have 2 points, name them as A and B. Then after you go for plotting them on a graph paper. It's a whiteboard. So when you will be using a graph paper, there will be given some of the boxes. 10 small squares will be considered as 1 unit on both the axes. This axis is named as x-axis and this y-axis. This is y-axis. Both are mutually perpendicular to each other. Where the points they intersected, it is known as origin. Now, as I am showing you on the whiteboard, so I'll cut this whole axis into some of the equal parts. So you can use 1 centimeter for cutting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Left hand side 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This side also you take the same measurements. It's not like you can take as you wish. You have to take the same measurements on both the axes. Here are formed 4 quadrants. It's named as the first quadrant, this named as the second quadrant, this is named as third quadrant and it is fourth quadrant. Now, which points will be allotted in this quadrant? Which will be allotted here, which will be allotted here and which will be allotted here. This side, all the positive values of x will be taken. This side, all negative values of x will be taken. Upper side, all positive values of y. Lower side, all negative values of y. So, while taking this quadrant, x positive, y positive. So, here this type of points will be plotted. Secondly, this side, x is negative, y is positive. So, x comes negative, y comes positive. Third quadrant, both x and y are negative. And fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. I think you all have noticed that x value comes at first and then comes y value. X is considered as abscissa, y is called ordinate. So combining both, we call it as coordinates. Now this point, if you go for plotting, then first of all you have to place the x quadrant, x ordinate, x value. So x value comes here. As it is 0, we are not to move anywhere. We will stand on that point only. What is it? Now for taking y, you go upward direction because it is positive y. Positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is a point located for 0, 4. Second point, if you take x4, then you come move on this axis 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive direction. And as y is 0, you are not to move anywhere else. So here is a point where you will find 4 and 0. X value is 4, y value is 0. Thus we have plotted the points. Now if you are asked to draw a line or graph, so what shall we do? We will join both the points and produce it. This will be the required graph of the given equation. So likewise, we can solve any one of the equation. And finally, we have noticed that on first quadrant, or both the positive value will come, here the negative value will come, x negative, y positive, here both negative, x and y negative, and this side x positive, y is negative. This any point, suppose 2 and 3. 2, 3 will be located in the first quadrant. So this quadrant, this point's location is the first quadrant. If you take -1 and -2, it will be located in the third quadrant. If I take another points +2, -1, plus and minus, so it will be located in the fourth quadrant and so on. And today is this much only. I'll meet you again with a new concept. Bye.